I'm Chris Berman. Let's get straight to the action. In our first game this week, we had the Buccaneers edge their way to a narrow 3-point win. Down in the Lone Star State in Houston, we had the Texans fall by 10 points. Cedric Wilson had over 50 yards receiving and helped his 49ers beat the Rams. Over in the stadium, we had the Panthers win this one to the tune of 13 points. The Patriots defense held their opponents to under 50 rushing yards in their win at Gillette Stadium. The Dolphins won at home but will take to the road next week to meet the Broncos. Titans, Falcons. D'Angelo Hall is set in his own territory, and he'll get the punt at the 40. He's going to break a tackle right there, and look at him go. He could go all the way. 60-yard touchdown. The Falcons win this one by the final score of 20-17. Way up in the northern plains in Minnesota, we had the Vikings fall by 10 points. We had a big injury in this one, and Trey has the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Boomer, thanks. Luckily, we had a relatively injury-free week, which makes my job just that much easier. This guy sticks out on this list as one of the more costly injuries. Notes from the team doctors said it's a broken thigh bone, and that he'll likely be out for 8 weeks. So that'll do it for now. Chris, let's send it back to you.
Number 23 rushed for over 50 yards and helped his Chiefs beat the Redskins. Down in Alltel Stadium, we had the Jaguars lose by a 9-point margin. The Chargers defense came away with 3 turnovers in their victory at New Orleans. Cardinals, Lions. Rick Meyer looking over the defense from the 22-yard line. And a pump fake. Everybody stops. Oh, that buys the time for the TD. The Lions go on to win this by the final score of 23-13. And in our final game, we had the Bengals come away victorious.
All right, Chris, let's switch gears and talk about players that'll have new homes in the National Football League, as free agency continues to play such a huge role in determining a team's makeup. Marvin Jones will be on the move. You see it there. He'll be getting a nice little payday, too. 4 years, $8.9 million, plus a $1.7 million signing bonus. Jason Sehorn is also on the move as he signs a robust 5-year contract with the Broncos. Jason Gilden is on the move, as you see, as he accepts a pretty good offer to leave his current club. 6 years, $26.0 million, plus a $7.8 million signing bonus. Mo Lewis will also be locked up for a while as he signs a healthy 6-year contract with the Giants.
So, as usual, plenty of surprises around the NFL. And heck, we've just gotten to week 1. My primetime players' game balls go out to these gentlemen, each one with a fine start to the season. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studios. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.